Hey everyone, a few people have been asking me lately about mother love and about the hero's journey, so I'm going to weave them together. But before I do that, I want to tell you that if you're even asking questions like that, you're a hummingbird in flight in my world. See, we have vulture culture, we have homing pigeons, and we have hummingbirds in flight. And vulture culture means we're cleaning up the debris that our culture has left us to clean up emotionally, emotional debris. Um, and we're helping each other clean each other's feathers off so we can fly and we can soar. Homing pigeons is like if you've done some deep meditation and you've gone to like infinite love and infinite loving intelligence, and it's so beautiful and you find yourself feeling at home. Well, homing pigeons know where home is. And if homing pigeons know where home is, well, we do too. Something inside of us knows. That's why it feels so good when we go there. Now, if you've done both of those and your life is about giving back, what I've noticed is that a lot of people who've done a lot of the inner work are hanging out all by themselves. And so they're hummingbirds, but hummingbirds aren't meant to fly alone. They're meant to fly in groups. And so I have a lot of curiosity about hummingbirds in the world. And I want you all to know that you're not alone. And I'm not looking for followers, I'm looking for hummingbirds. Okay, so mother love. I wrote a book called Mother Love, and it was subtitled How to Fill Your Inner Mama Bucket because it doesn't have to come from your actual mother. Um, and I wrote a post about that at Patreon. I'll put the link in the comments here. What what Kelly McDaniel said, she groundbreaking woman. This woman is just incredible. In her book called Mother Hunger, she said if a child doesn't receive protection, or nurturing, one or the other, they will not accept guidance from that person. The nervous system knows what it needs. We know what safety feels like, and safety feels like protection and nurturing both. And when both are there, then the child will receive guidance. But I don't think it's just for children. I think it's true for adults too. And she says, when both of those are missing, therefore the third is also missing. She calls that the a third degree mother hunger, and she equates that with complex PTSD. If you're into that kind of thing, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't worry about it. So the realization that happened recently was I wrote an ebook in 2016 that is the basis of joy-based living, and it's called the 12 Practices ebook. It just dawned on me like last week that me and the Joy Based Living members, my dearest friends, we've been practicing mother love all these years. I didn't know that. I wrote the mother love book in like 2023, so like a couple years ago. We've been practicing mother love with the 12 practices. The 12 practices teach us to nurture ourselves, to listen deep within, to protect ourselves, to protect our radiance, to protect our honor, to protect our sense of embodiment. And so came up with an acronym for that. I'll put this down for now. Um, Honor, embodiment, and radiance. And when those three are truly like lived, you're going to have a really good life. You're going to have the conditions for joy. And that's what the 12 practices help you to do. So somebody asked me if I actually create mother love, if I have mother love circles. And technically, I've never started a mother love circle, but you could take the 12 practices ebook and create your own group and call it a mother love circle. So let me just weave this in with the hero's journey because people are interested in this as well. The hero's journey is like the outside of a tapestry, the front side of a tapestry, where you see the arc of the story and all this stuff going on. And it's our favorite movies, our favorite stories, our favorite TED Talks. The heroine's journey, the person is going within. They're facing the shadowlands of their psyche. They're realizing, oh my God, I've got some issues in here. And a lot of times that journey is very, very, very lonely. I don't think it has to be. I think that our culture perpetuates that. And so when I call it vulture culture, a lot of people loved that. Like in 2016, when I put out the 12 Practices ebook, I started doing vulture culture, spring clean your mind and your life. And people loved it. I was surprised how much they did. And I made all these paintings around it. So I'm saying it like that because we have a habit of seeing vultures as bad, and vultures are really amazing, amazing creatures, and they clean the earth. The earth would be horrible without vultures. And so when we have the courage to clean up, that is just so beautiful. So the hero's journey is the overarch of a story. The heroines, and remember, women and men can go through a hero's journey. Same thing. Women and men can also go through a heroine's journey. And anybody who's done any decent kind of personal development has done a heroine's journey. You face the underworld and the dark side. Now, what you get at the end of a hero's journey is dun dun dun, I got the prize, or I killed the bad guy, or whatever. I slayed the dragon. I don't really like slaying dragons. The heroine's journey is I befriended the dragon. I found my inner authentic voice. I found my true authentic presence in the world, and I'm relating to people from that place. Now, the thread in the whole tapestry, I believe, is made of mother love and a really good subculture of wellness, which is what we're doing at Joy Based Living. A really good subculture of wellness is going to feel like mother love. See, the movie characters who are like really kicking butt that we love so much, there's an unspoken hero in the background. Like we remember the hero's name, we often don't remember the one who's been believing in them in the background. Who was the woman who named Secretariat? Mm-hmm. Do you remember her? Miss Ham. Who was the person who was washing Secretariat and believing in him? His name was Ray, I believe. I believe. We all remember Secretariat's name. We even remember Penny's name, right? Who was the owner. But it's the believers in the background. And so what you want to do is you want to have kind of instilled in yourself your own best mother love for your own best tapestry to have your own best hero's journey and heroine's journey. So let's look at this note again, then we'll come to a close. We talked about mother love and the 12 practices, and you can start your own group if you ever want to do that. You can just go to joybasedliving.com/store. Just click on the store button. We have the hero's journey and the heroine's journey. And we have hummingbirds in flight. Many of you who are watching this are probably hummingbirds in flight. And then what I want you to know more than anything is that you're not alone. And if there's anything I can do to support you, that is my current quest. Um, you and the people that you serve, you deserve to have a life where you don't feel alone in your leadership, in your knowing, in your understanding that all the personal development you've done should not land in a feeling of isolation. That's just wrong. So, if any of you want me to send you a card, a purple ribbon for really pioneering the very best for humanity, we are the ones facing the biggest battles because the next thing that humanity needs is emotional intelligence. And we're the one composting the stuff that other people either don't see or they're just too scared to face it, to feel it, or they're not meant to in this lifetime. I don't know. But this is our hero's journey. And what is not brought to light festers in the dark. So when we are not actively honoring ourselves and each other, um, people tend to feel shame and abandonment when they're not actively honored for what they're doing. So I want you to know I honor you. And I'm coming out with a new edition of the 12 practices, which once you buy the 12 practices, you will always have access to the new editions. So please, if you want to get it, just go get it today. I want to tell you the new uh, subtitle because it's so fitting for this conversation. So it's the 12 practices, a guide for sovereignty, connection, and radical self honor. Thank you for being here. I honor you so very much for doing this inner work. And if you have any questions, any comments, any insights, please write them in the comments. And I'd love to get to know you. Bye for now.